guys, welcome back. So this video is going to be a part 1 and a part 2 video. I've had this idea for a year now, so I'm like really excited to finally show y'all. So for the part 1, I'm going to do like a pretty nun, my pretty much basic everyday makeup. I already prepped and primed my face. Just going to use the foundation I use pretty much every day. I'm not going to spend too much time on this part just because it's a basic makeup tutorial and I'm sure y'all want to see like the more scary part of it. Now I'm just putting on some concealer to hide my under eye bags. Nothing special. The Tarte Tape Shape Concealer, which is freaking amazing if you need a good concealer. This is obviously the best one if you haven't heard of it already. And then I'm just going to set my under eye area with some highlighter, which is what I've been doing lately. It's not like super intense highlighter, but since my skin's so dry and ashy, this really brightens up my face. And then just gonna bronze my face a little bit, not too much because we don't want anything like too over dramatic. We want like a very nice subtle look. Well, as subtle as I can be, of course. Then I'm taking that chocolate bronzer by Too Faced and I'm just going to define my cheekbones and my temple. Just really contour my face because we're gonna make this super dramatic and intense anyway. Plus, I feel like nuns, like all the cute nuns, they have like really defined faces. Is that just me? It's probably just the nuns in the movies. I feel like they're very sculpted and elegant looking. So I'm just like really carving out my features. And of course, if you want to make your contour super intense, you gotta bake. And I'm just gonna bake my nose. I'm gonna do the sides and I'm gonna do my cheekbones. I'm gonna take a lot of that setting powder, but not a lot. I'm just gonna take some of the setting powder and put it down the bridge of my nose and like right on the point of my nose so I have like a really cute button nose. And then I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows with the NYX pencil. So after the setting powder has set on your face for a little bit, just take like a nice fluffy brush and brush that away. And once you do that, your face should be nice and sculpted. And now I'm just taking some highlighter and highlighting all the high points of my face. Just take a really nice cute soft highlighter. I think I used the one that I used for my under eye area. And when I applied bronzer, I forgot that I like to put this in my crease just to like give my eye a little bit more definition because we don't want anything like too intense. And then I say that as I'm winging my eyeliner. Y'all know I have to wing my eyeliner. If you don't feel comfortable winging your eyeliner, you don't have to do this step, obviously, because nuns don't have any eyeliner, but hey, just do whatever makes you feel good. And just to be more extra, of course I'm adding eyelashes because we need eyelashes. I just want them to be like really soft and feathery and cute, so just pop on some cute lashes or wear mascara, whatever you want to do. Then I felt inspired to put on some red lipstick. And you know what it reminded me of? That nun from American Horror Story. What was her name? But she was like crazy and she like wore red lipstick behind everybody's backs or whatever because she was like possessed. Yep. So after I tortured myself by putting in black contacts, it's finally time to do the fun part. Yes. So I'm taking my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and I'm going to use that as my contour color, and I'm using this blush brush by Morphe. I'll link it below because I don't know the name of it right now. But yeah, I'm just contouring my face like we did in the beginning, but using a much cooler color because we want to look dead, basically. And we don't want any warmth in our skin because we're dying. We're not alive. We have a demon inside us. We're slowly dying. We gotta look dead. So just make everything look as hollow and sunken in as you possibly can. And what I mean by that is any place you would contour the shit out of it. So next I'm taking that same gray eyeshadow and I'm using a blending brush that I use for eyeshadow. And I'm just going under my eye and into my crease to really deepen it and make it look like really sunken in. Basically do the opposite of what you would want to look like. That's pretty much what I'm doing. So anywhere your eye kind of sinks in, just apply that eyeshadow very softly and blend it out. Wherever you have circles under your eyes or bags under your eyes, that's where you want to apply the eyeshadow and really darken it up and define it. So to really bring out the shadows in your face, kind of scrunch it up and make like a mad angry face where like your wrinkles show. And then that's also where you want to apply the darker shadow. So it really defines your face and makes you look almost sad and angry at the same time, and just shows your wrinkles and your fine lines. Like I said, basically just do the opposite of what you would want to look like. Okay, now with a smaller definer eyeshadow brush, I'm taking this deep, darker, cooler red color, and I'm applying that around my nostrils because we're a demon, we're gonna have some irritation, we're gonna have some spots that are bleeding, and for some reason I'm like obsessed with nosebleeds. I don't know why. Like working at the haunted house right now, I literally give almost everyone a nosebleed. Don't ask. And now I'm just kind of smudging out my lipstick a little bit because I mean, like, we're a demon, like I keep saying, our lips aren't going to be perfect, they're going to be smudged and looking a little irritated and gross, and you can use your finger, you can use whatever you want. And I'm taking that same red eyeshadow and I'm putting it on my eyes just to make us look a little bit more strained and stressed out because we're going through a lot right now, and I'm putting some on my forehead, just on random spots of my face where I'm going to add some veins and a little bit of bruising. So just have fun, play around with it. You are your own demon. You can look however the hell you want to look like. Okay, now I'm going in with some black eyeshadow. It doesn't look like it, but I'm taking very little and just defining all those areas a little bit to make it look more bruised, because if you just put like a dark red up there, it's just gonna look not as realistic, so you just kind of want to define those areas a tad bit more. Now with a very, very small brush, this is actually a painting brush and it's hardly anything. This is the part I had a lot of fun with. I'm just taking that red eyeshadow and just giving myself some veins. You can have fun with this part, don't take it too seriously because this is the lightest color. You're just playing around, have fun, don't stress about it. Wherever you feel like you want some veins, add some veins. Right now I'm putting it where I added my bruising because that's going to be the most irritated. And wherever else you have lines or wrinkles on your face, so again, like squint your face up and find those fine lines and kind of put some veins over them, and they'll really pop and it'll look a lot more realistic. You just kind of want to work with the features of your face. You don't want to do something like, you don't want to take a reference picture and do exactly that. You want to play with the features of your face and what you have going on, because that's what's going to make it look the most realistic. I also took a makeup remover and I lightly dabbed my lips just to smudge them a little bit more and wipe away any extra lipstick you don't need. Now I'm taking this purple cream paint and I'm taking a brush that's a little bit more stiff, it's nothing fancy, and I'm putting that over the veins and smudging it out with my finger. And again, this is going to make it a little bit more bruised and irritated, hopefully a little bit more realistic. And I'm taking the other side of the brush and just blending that out a little bit more so it's more soft and it's not like super harsh. You just want to apply those steps all over your face wherever you added some veins, and you can put them all over your face a little bit too just to make it more realistic. And remember, less is always more. Don't try to add too much product on at once because it's so much easier to add more than trying to take away. Now going in with that same brush we used earlier for our veins, and I took a black eyeshadow. If you're a little bit too scared to use a black eyeshadow, it's like too much for you, you can totally use gray because that's what it really looks like anyway. And I'm going to go back over the veins that I did earlier. Now I'm not going to go over every single one that I did earlier. I'm just going to do the ones that kind of stick out the most to me. So again, like kind of scrunch your face up, and whichever like fine lines stick out to you a little bit more, define those. And again, you want to work with the natural features of your face. I also really played up my mouth area, adding a bunch of veins to make them look super dry, and I don't know why every demon from every exorcism movie has super dry, crusty looking lips, but if you look at them, they pretty much do. And I feel like that kind of brings the look all together. So just make sure you add like a lot of veins on your lips, make them look as crusty and gross as possible. Then I'm just taking a very soft blending brush and just kind of buffing everything out so it's smooth. And then I also take my beauty blender with no extra product on it and just kind of dab it over the areas to soften everything up so it's blended with my face a lot better. Next up is blood. Now you can get this blood from any local Halloween store. You can order it from Amazon. It's just, they call it vampire blood. It's just like runny blood that dries compared to like getting thick scab blood, and I'm applying that with a Q-tip. And I just want to have it coming down from my eyes. You can apply it wherever. Like I said earlier, I'm obsessed with nosebleeds. I don't know why, I just think it makes everything look super gross. So I'm giving myself a nosebleed, and yeah, you can just kind of play around with this part, just add as much or as little as you want. Personally, I think fake blood makes everything look so much better, so. Alright y'all, that is it. I can't believe I managed to make like 3 Halloween tutorials this year, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I love y'all. Bye!